This video is to backtrack on my last video that I made about should you show emotion towards your woman? Should you confess your emotions in front of your woman? Should you cry in front of your woman? And y'all already know where I stand on that. When it pertains to showing emotion towards a woman, I'm very cold on that, very cold. But I want to bring this key point, and women will tend to make fun of your emotions, right? Women will tend to poke fun at you expressing your emotions to them. And a big example of this is I don't know his name exactly, but a rapper on Instagram Live was basically expressing his emotions towards his girl or his ex, whoever. Like I said, I don't know the rapper's name. Maybe y'all can tell me what his name is. But on the live, expressing his feelings towards his ex. And as I'm reading the comments, I looked on this Reddit post and I saw a screenshot of the comments of all the other women making fun of this dude, making fun of bro because he was confessing his feelings to his ex, right? And this tends to happen when a lot of guys, they steer away from their masculine frame. They steer away from their stoic frame, all right? They steer away of, being detached emotionally. This is what tends to happen, right? This is what tends to happen. Some of these women, especially these modern women, are not going to be receptive towards your emotions. They're just some of them are just not built for that. They're not built to understand a man's emotions. Our emotions are very kept within ourselves. Okay, they're locked in. We barely let anybody see them, but for good reason. The reason why we don't allow people to see our emotions, especially women, is because we fear of being made fun of. We fear of being, what's the word I'm looking for? We fear of being clowned, of being judged, being criticized, whatever. Right? We don't want that type of backlash when it pertains to us expressing our emotions. We want to be heard. But because we're not going to be heard for us expressing ourselves, we choose to keep our emotions hidden. And that's why most guys, they don't care to tell you what's going on. They don't care to tell some of you women what's on their mind, because it's not in their best interest to do that, because of how we've been conditioned to not show, to not express emotion, right? Because if we do, we get clowned, we get trashed, we get made fun of. It is what it is, man. But that's really all I want to say when it pertains to showing emotion towards a woman. Some of these women, man, don't care about your emotions. They don't care. Some of these women are just heartless, and they would rather use your emotion as a way to trigger you later on in the relationship. They rather use your emotions against you, right? And a lot of women today have been known to doing this, using a man's emotions against him, to basically trigger an impulse, get under his skin, right? Use it against him in arguments. It doesn't really pay to be emotional towards a woman. I mean, let alone expressing your emotions. Like I said yesterday, man, my last video, y'all just have to, remain in your masculine frame. You need to keep that masculine frame of yours intact and stay true to being emotionally detached. Because when you're emotionally detached, it's a lot stressful on you. When you're emotionally detached, you know, you can accomplish more in your life by being detached. Right? You don't have any attachments on you as a man. When you got things to accomplish, you got things to do in your life, you have a lot of things to get done, right? You know, to establish yourself. And when you're establishing yourself as a man, you ain't got time to be emotionally attached to these females. Because if they're not showing you that they're emotionally attached to you, and they're not trying to invest their time and energy and attention into you, they're showing no interest in you overall, then guess what? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth the time and energy. So with that being said, man, that's just something I want to bring up. You know, just backtracking from yesterday, you know, emotions are very powerful, especially for us men. So we got to know the right time to express our emotions and utilize those emotions. We got to utilize those emotions for our goals, for our purpose in life. You understand? We got to learn how to utilize and transmute these emotions into our dreams, into our goals, into whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. Don't use your emotions for these women. Because like I said, some of these women in your life, they come and go. They come and go. Some of these women in your life, they're seasonal. They're not going to last very long in your life. Some of them won't. Some of them won't stick for very long. But you know what? What really needs to stick? What really needs to stick for the long term is your masculine frame. Your masculinity. You embracing it. All right? Like I said, man, don't let society encourage you to be weak. Don't let society encourage you to slow down your masculinity. All right? Don't let them water it down. Don't allow them to make you vulnerable. Don't make it seem like being vulnerable is an okay thing to be. Knowing the conditions of this world today, being vulnerable is not in our best interest anymore. We're grown men. We're not little boys. If you haven't already knew that, we're grown ass men, not little ass boys. So that being said, man, keep your emotions intact. You know, learn to utilize your emotions for, you know, for yourself, to improve on your own life, not for these women. Don't express your deeper, darkest secrets to these ladies because it's not worth it. All right, I'm out of here. God bless y'all, and like the damn video.